I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We have a moment of silence, please. Roll call, Andrea.
Council President Steeritz?
Here.
Counselor Schneider?
Here.
Counselor Stickley?
Here.
Counselor Chamberlain?
Present.
Counselor Scott Stickley?
Here.
And Counselor Fry.
Here.
We have all members present. We have a quorum.
Thank you. Okay, council has had time to read the prior meeting's minutes. No one has any objections. Can we have a motion for approval?
I would make that motion.
And second.
Motion to approve the meeting minutes made by Counselor Stickley and seconded by Counselor Schneider. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries.
We have no one on the agenda wishing to address council tonight, so we are going to move right into the committee reports. We have two. We'll start with the utility committee.
Thank you, Mayor. My apologies, but I'm going to read from the committee meeting minutes because it's just something that I don't want to summarize. Okay. We had a meeting on October 1 in reference to Haas Door development and the use of the Booth detention pond. Dennis Richardson said he was approached by Luke Boyers about the possibility of allowing Haas Door to build over the sanitary and storm sewer lines located beneath the old railroad bed. The company is currently planning a 150,000 square foot addition to their facility. There's an agreement in place that states if this land was ever developed, that the developer could utilize the detention pond. Dennis Richardson stated he has no issues with this plan pending the city is indemnified of any issues below their building. He could also recommend that they upgrade the line and install manhole covers on the north and south ends for easy access. Dennis Richardson further stated this project was only the very beginning stages, and it would be eventually referred through the Planning Commission as well. So today before council is a motion to grant permission to Haas Door to build across the existing sanitary and storm sewer lines located beneath the old railroad bed, which would be Krieger Street if ever expanded, pending an agreement is made to protect the city that will require Haas Door to be responsible for any and all necessary repairs of said lines below their building. This recommendation was motioned by myself and supported by Councilor Stickley, and it's before council tonight for approval.
Okay.
Sorry.
No,
Yeah.
that's exactly,
Yeah.
that's a lot in those minutes.
Thanks for
I-
writing the minutes, Andrea. What's that?
Nice summer.
Oh, geez.
And I will let council know that the planning commission is meeting Monday at 5 to go over the site review of this. So then, as Shane stated, once that, goes through with the site review, then you guys have already given your approval. So I just wanted to make sure that everyone's aware.
They're going to the west or to the north? Did you have
The
heard
west,
about-
west.
Yeah, okay.
West.
Okay. So we need a vote on these minutes.
I'd make a motion to accept the committee's recommendation.
I'll second that.
Motion to approve the utility committee recommendation moved by Counselor Chamberlain and seconded by Council President Steeritz. Is there any further discussion? Counselor Chamberlain?
Yes.
Council President Steeritz?
Yes.
Counselor Fry?
Yes.
Counselor Schneider?
Yes.
Counselor Steeritz?
Yes.
And Counselor Stickley?
Yes.
6 yeas, 0 nays, motion carries.
Right. Okay, move on to Buildings and Ground Committee.
That would be me, Mayor.
Yes.
Thank you. We met, the lease agreement is ready between the city and the ODOT building. Mr. Tom McWaters has that agreement. And it was our recommendation that we approve and go forward with that agreement. And do it in emergency so we can speed it along.
And all councils had the chance to read the lease, correct? All right. We need a motion
So
to.
I would make that motion to continue forward.
Second.
Motion to approve the recommendation by the Building and Grounds Committee, moved by Counselor Stickley and seconded by Counselor Fry. Is there any discussion? Counselor Stickley?
Yes.
Counselor Fry?
Yes.
Counselor Steeritz?
Yes.
Counselor Chamberlain?
Yes.
Counselor Schneider?
Yes.
And Counsel President Steeritz?
Yes.
6 yeas, 0 nays, motion carries.
Poor girl needs a mic over here. Okay, we're gonna start off with our fire department and the department head reports.
The end of September, we initiated a civil service test. 12 individuals passed. We're going to work this week on starting the second round of interviews for those individuals to replace members that have left over the past couple of months. October is Fire Prevention Month. The on-duty crews have been in the schools all month long so far, doing all sorts of youth activities, promoting fire prevention. And there's going to be a safety day at Ace Hardware on the 20th, which is a Saturday morning, in which they're partnering up with Ace for various promotions regarding safety, fire prevention month. And then, last but not least, the end of this month is going to be a drill with the Wauseon school system and various partners, the police department, sheriff's office, Lucas County EMS, and it's going to be a rescue task force school shooter mock drill that we'll be participating in. The 23rd, there's a tabletop at FCHC involving this drill, and then on the 30th, we'll actually do the hands-on drill. They'll be simulating a active shooter and then EMS, law enforcement integration response, as well as testing some of patient transports to FCHC and over the radio to Lucas County hospital facilities to see how that would go in case we were actually able to have an event like that.
So you're going into the schools and they'll be in session that everyone participates, is that how I understand? So they'll all have to walk through the drill as where they're supposed to be and what they're supposed to do.
Yep, they'll be on lockdown.
Okay,
There'll be streets closed off.
that's good.
Yep, they've had interviews and press releases gone out over the last month or so. They did a video where they interviewed the police chief, the fire chief, and sheriff's office.
Is Public Works involved with the
Mhm.
streets? Okay, good. Good job. Okay, any questions? Chief?
A couple of things. Just a reminder, our drug take-back day is the end of the month, the 27th from 10 to 2 at Walmart, Rite Aid, as well as here. Also a reminder for the citizens that trick or treat is Tuesday, the 30th, from 6 to 7:30, not on the 31st. Also, our safety, or our use of force class that's being held November 7th and 14th is quickly filling up, so if anybody wants a spot, they need to contact us soon. I believe we're only have under 10 spots left.
Out of how many?
24?
Good. It's a good class.
I think that's it, unless anybody has any questions.
Okay, Dennis is down in Columbus on his seminars right now, so move on with Danny.
I completed interviewing for the 2 positions downstairs and have offered the position to 2 individuals. One is still pending a background investigation before I can fully bring her on. I'll let you know names after that's all completed. And then I've been working on tax deposits, so most of my day today was spent on taxes. So I was lucky to get the bills prepared. That's all I have tonight.
Okay. Tom?
I guess just to point out that I think as council knows, we have a resolution to authorize the mayor to sign the lease with the school, and Mr. Brown, I think, is prepared to sign that upon the mayor signing that today. So I think we're making the October 15th, which is today, the effective date. It'll be a five-year lease.
Okay.
So we'll make sure we get that to Mr. Brown tomorrow. Other than that, working on a number of things, but nothing of immediate import to report.
Any questions for Tom?
You're comfortable with that agreement with the school board under emergency, Tom?
Yeah,
Okay.
yep, I think so. We've been working at it quite a while, and I think they're chomping at the bit to get in there, so it'd be a big help for the school to be able to get that taken care of.
I just know Andrea was kind enough to send to us what falls under emergency legislation. And I just wanted to make sure that you were comfortable with that fitting under those guidelines.
I am.
Okay.
Any other questions? Okay. I think that's about it there. Let's move on to resolutions. First reading. Resolution 2018-26, authorizing the mayor to enter into an agreement with the Wauseon exempted village schools to lease a portion of the facility located at the southwest corner of North Shoup Avenue and Linfoot Street, and declaring an emergency.
I would make that motion.
Second.
Motion to place resolution 2018-26 on emergency moved by Counselor Stickley and seconded by Counselor Fry. Is there any discussion? Counselor Stickley?
Yes.
Counselor Fry?
Yes.
Council President Steeritz?
Yes.
Counselor Chamberlain?
Yes.
Counselor Steeritz?
Yes.
And Counselor Schneider?
Yes.
6 yeas, 0 nays, motion carries.
Final passage.
Second.
Motion to place resolution 2018-26 on final reading moved by Council President Steeritz and seconded by Counselor Schneider. Is there any discussion? Council President Steeritz?
Yes.
Counselor Schneider?
Yes.
Counselor Fry?
Yes.
Counselor Stickley?
Yes.
Counselor Chamberlain?
Yes.
And Counselor Steeritz?
Yes.
6 yeas, 0 nays, motion carries.
Resolution 2018-27, a resolution amending the employee handbook to include holiday pay for part-time employees.
So moved.
Second.
Motion to place resolution 2018-27 on first reading moved by Counselor Schneider and seconded by Counselor Stickley. Is there any discussion? Counselor Schneider?
Yes.
Counselor Stickley?
Yes.
Counselor Chamberlain?
Yes.
Council President Steeritz?
Yes.
Counselor Steeritz?
Yes.
And Counselor Fry?
Yes.
6 yeas, 0 nays, motion carries.
Second readings, ordinance 2018-12, an ordinance amending section 1142.09, A, of the codified ordinances of the city of Wauseon to read 800 square inches for residential signs.
I'll make that motion on second reading.
Big ordinance for a little sign.
Motion to place ordinance 2018-12 on second reading moved by Counselor Fry and seconded by Counselor Steeritz. Is there any discussion? Counselor Fry?
Yes.
Counselor Steeritz?
Yes.
Council President Steeritz?
Yes.
Counselor Chamberlain?
Yes.
Counselor Stickley?
Yes.
And Counselor Schneider?
Yes.
6 yeas, 0 nays, motion carries.
Ordinance 2018-13, ordinance amending chapter 1122.03 MH/1, manufactured home park district, changing setbacks from 20 feet to 10 feet.
I would make that motion.
I'll second.
Motion to place ordinance 2018-13 on second reading moved by Counselor Stickley and seconded by Counselor Schneider. Is there any discussion? Counselor Stickley?
Yes.
Counselor Schneider?
Yes.
Counselor Chamberlain?
Yes.
Counselor Steeritz?
Yes.
Counselor Fry?
Yes.
And Council President Steeritz?
Yes.
6 yeas, 0 nays, motion carries.
Ordinance 2018-14, ordinance amending the fire code version language and the codified ordinances of the city of Wauseon to read current version.
Second reading.
Second.
Motion to place ordinance 2018-14 on second reading moved by Counselor Fry and seconded by Council President Steeritz. Is there any discussion? Counselor Fry?
Yes.
Council President Steeritz?
Yes.
Counselor Steeritz?
Yes.
Counselor Chamberlain?
Yes.
Counselor Schneider?
Yes.
And Counselor Stickley?
Yes.
6 yeas, 0 nays, motion carries.
Okay, third reading. Ordinance 2018-8, ordinance amending section 513.12 of the codified ordinances of the city of Wauseon to delete subsection 513.12D2 pertaining to drug paraphernalia.
Third reading.
Yay.
Second.
Motion to place ordinance 2018-8 on final reading moved by Counselor Chamberlain and seconded by Counselor Steeritz. Is there any discussion?
Scott was wondering when that become law, man.
30 days.
Sometime this year, I think. It seems like we've been doing this forever.
Monday, next Monday.
Oh. Counselor Chamberlain?
Yes.
Counselor Steeritz?
Yes.
Counselor Fry?
Yes.
Counselor Schneider?
Yes.
Counselor Stickley?
Yes.
And Council President Steeritz?
Yes.
6 yeas, 0 nays,
Everything out.
motion carries.
They're giving you notice.
Ordinance 2018-9, an ordinance amending section 957 of the codified ordinances of the city of Wauseon to add a new section, 957.04, titled Municipal Reservoir.
Final reading.
Second.
Motion to place ordinance 2018-9 on final reading moved by Counselor Fry and seconded by Counselor Schneider. Is there any discussion? Counselor Fry?
Yes.
Counselor Schneider?
Yes.
Counselor President Steeritz?
Yes.
Counselor Chamberlain?
Yes.
Counselor Steeritz?
Yes.
And Counselor Stickley?
Yes.
6 yeas, 0 nays, motion carries.
Ordinance 2018-10, amend chapter 377 of the codified ordinances of the city of Wauseon.
Third reading.
Second.
Motion to place ordinance 2018-10 on final reading moved by Counselor Chamberlain and seconded by Council President Steeritz. Is there any discussion? Counselor Chamberlain?
Yes.
Council President Steeritz?
Yes.
Counselor Schneider?
Yes.
Counselor Stickley?
Yes.
Counselor Fry?
Yes.
And Counselor Steeritz?
Yes.
6 yeas, 0 nays, motion
Get
carries.
done with those.
Okay. I have nothing under new business. Does anyone else have anything to add for new business? Okay.
The only question is, are we gonna, swimming pool grading?
Mm-hmm.
So are we gonna look at that?
You guys can go out and look at it. He has asked Dennis, if he is okay with what they've done. I'm gonna go out and look at it myself, cause I think that corner maybe, but other than that, Dennis is gonna give him the okay. If you guys have any opposition that you feel it needs to be better, let Dennis know, so he can get back to Mr. Grohl.
I believe if Dennis and you go look at it, Mayor, and it's satisfactory to both of you, then
I think it looks a lot better than what it did,
Yeah.
but, you know, Dennis will be back Thursday.
Because I'm sure he's asking for final money, right?
He's asking for final approval on that project.
Okay.
And he knows the circumstances, so we're just gonna have to, you know, wait for Dennis to get back to look at it. John is with him at this seminar, so we'll see.
They still have to fix a few things inside, right?
The
drainage.
inside shower needs to
Okay.
be done yet too.
Okay.
But this was something that was that we wanted to make sure was done correctly, because
Yeah.
they're going back to fix.
Slide, what about slide?
Have not heard any more on the slide. They're
Somebody's
gonna
gonna
be
have to,
putting it in the snow. They said it was down there where the hurricane
South
hit before, so we don't know.
somebody from council will have to test it, Steve.
It might be in North Carolina.
I'd make a
Maybe have a
motion
little
too.
snow and
In
ice on it.
January.
This time I think the mayor needs to go down.
Yeah, Mayor doesn't do slides anymore. Let's see, anything else under new business? Okay, can we have a motion for the approval of the bills, please?
So moved.
Second.
Motion to approve and pay the bills is presented moved by Counselor Schneider and seconded by Counselor Stickley. Counselor Schneider?
Yes.
Counselor Stickley?
Yes.
Council President Steeritz?
Yes.
Counselor Steeritz?
Yes.
Counselor Fry?
Yes.
And Counselor Chamberlain?
Yes.
6 yeas, 0 nays, motion carries.
And we'll need a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
Motion to adjourn moved by Counselor Fry and seconded by Counselor Steeritz. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries.